I was able to convince Detective Brown that I was indeed interested in buying a controlling share of Molson Imports. I explained I didn't want other investors to know what I was doing, so they wouldn't have a chance to raise the price of the stock. Ignorance in the workings of the financial world is still today one of my most reliable allies. Okay, so Miles goes see this lawyer, this Cassandra Green. Then hightail it straight over to the Molson house?
Yeah, they actually stepped outside to make sure no one overheard them.
We wasn't able to lock down anything specific on the lawyer.
But like the Molsons, she making a hell of a lot of money with very little activity.
You know, I had my doubts at first, but I'm beginning to lean towards your explanation of something illegal going on here.
It has to be. I can't see any other explanation. Miles should be at the office now. Let's see what he's doing.
Sounds good.
Good morning, Cass.
So, have you had time to cool down a bit?
What makes you think I was angry yesterday?
I don't know. Maybe it was the way you came storming into my office and demanding things.
I have a big day ahead of me, Cass. So what do you want?
I was just calling to let you know I spoke with the interested party.
And?
Come on, Miles. You know how these things work.
Yes, I guess I do.
Anyway, this is Amar up here to assist you. You remember Amar, right?
Name sounds familiar.
He's the one that met us in Brazil for the annual get-together.
Oh, yeah. I remember him now.
Okay, he's going to make a quick stop in Birmingham, and then he's coming to Dolphin.
So, should I be worried?
No! Only people should be worrying. Is this mysterious Jason Connor? I have people waiting. Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, I don't like the sound of this one, Jason. Maybe we should pack up and get the hell out of here.
Maybe you're right. But they really got me curious now.
Fine, but I want you packing every minute from now on. And when you move, I move with you.
No arguments for me, man.
Yeah. Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Get mine.
Cash crooks and come-ups, police perpetrators, player haters all among us. Murder, misery, madness, that's all Marvin sung us. Makes me wanna holler, hell on earth the devil brung us. Power of deceit, death, devastation stung us. Like a bee, they dangle bait in our face like honey. Politicians debate, not for change for money. Poor people, poverty, prosecutors are hungry. Killers on trial, lives in the hands of the jury. Fury rage in the eyes of the stressed and fed up. Crowded jails, criminals, that's the way it's set up. She was hot, used to smoke pot, now she smoke rock. Didn't listen to Pop when he told her keep your head up. Lost hope, hung herself for the rope, then let up. The wrong path, hung fate, they finally met up. Addicts struggle with habits, they can't kick, fuck that, I gotta get mine.
Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until
Hey, it's the Big O. So what do we owe the pleasure today? Can either one of you explain to me why I'm on my way to Dalton?
Dalton? What's going on there?
Dalton's where the import company is located.
The Molson.
Yeah, the Molson family.
So, why are you heading down there?
If Carlos is sending me personally, then there has to be something wrong. Don't you think?
Wrong? Wrong how?
Yeah, we make sure no one in our bureau or the FBI is looking at your operation.
Well, someone is looking closely into the Molsons. Someone using an alias and talking about buying the company.
Hold up, O. Look, we're DEA. We can keep an investigation under control, but we can't be expected to handle some investors who wants to buy a company he sees can make him money.
You two were hired to keep all the operations running smoothly here stateside. I don't want your excuses.
So, should I make arrangements for us to head to Dalton?
Yeah, guess so. But first, let's find out who this guy is that's looking into Molson.
This thing was getting out of control, so I felt it was time for me to start playing some of my own cards. My first play, Judith Molson. Let's see how she and Mike Jr. really feels about selling the company. So, did it surprise you that I left a message for you with Bobby?
No, not really. I figured if I give you enough time, you'd look me up. So, tell me, Mr. Jason Connor, is this a business date or personal?
A bit of both, actually. Business from my company, and I personally wanted to see you again.
Well, you get 2 points for smoothness.
Well, let's see how many more times I can score.
Sounds good to me. But first, let's get this business out the way.
Okay. Well, it's very simple. My company likes what yours have been doing over the past few years, and we'd like to buy you guys out.
Now, when you say buy us out, what kind of numbers are you talking about exactly?
Well, now, I'm not really in a position to quote prices, but I'm pretty certain a company of your size would be worth at least $20 million or more.
$20 million? Isn't that kind of lowballing us? I mean, we're clearing almost $2 million a year in profit now.
Oh, I see. So you're not as out of the loop as some people perceive that you are.
I'm not standing over Miles' shoulder, but believe me, I know what my father's company is worth. So you think all we can get is 20 mil? Huh?
Again, let me explain. I don't make these decisions.
Right. I got that. But from your past experience, that's all you think the company might be worth?
You sound like you won't sign off at 20.
I'm not the one you have to worry about. Mike will not entertain anything that doesn't make him a billionaire.
A billionaire.
Yeah, he wants to own a professional football team.
Finally, I have a point that I could begin to exploit. So Mickey wants to be a pro football owner. I had Molson right where I needed them now. I can't say he'll be offered nearly that much, but I will see where my people are looking to offer on the high end.
Okay, that's fine. Now that we're done with the business, let's get personal.
God damn it, Omar, you didn't say that you were going to fucking kill them. That's my cousin's son, for God's sake.
The next time you need someone taught a lesson, you come to us and don't hire anyone that can be tied to you. Now come on, let's get him in the trunk. Now, Miles, let's go.
So he wants to own a pro football team. I don't know, Jason. This one might even be out of your reach.
There's nothing that far out of reach. We just have to figure the right angle to use to get in.
But do you know the kind of cash you have to even buy in as a minor partner of a franchise football team? This company isn't going to get him close to that amount.
Hey, did I ever mention to you what a positive person you are?
Hey, what can I say? I'm a realist. So what did you come up with?
The cheapest buying going on right now is $135 million.
Wow, it'll take Mike Jr. 20 years to accumulate that kind of scratch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to create some kind of time machine. Yeah. Who is it?
It's Detective Brown, Mr. Connors. I need a word with you.
It's almost 3 o'clock, Detective. What's going on?
May I come in for a minute? I just came from a call about gunshots out at the bluff. Do you know what the bluff is?
I think I may have heard someone mention it to me in passing.
Well, anyway, so I go out there and I find 2 different blood stains on the street. No bodies, no shells, just these 2 blood stains.
Okay. How can I help you, Detective?
Well, there's a rumor that the 2 guys that roughed you up were named Ant and Dave, and they hung out in the bluff.
Okay.
Now, both of them are missing. So I need to ask, where were you this evening, Mr. Connors?
Where was I? I know you're not thinking that I was involved with it. Detective Brown, this is Mick. He works security for me.
Oh, hi. Hello, Detective. So, Mr. Connors, this evening? Well, I can definitely vouch that Mr. Connor has been here since 6 o'clock. And of course, you'll vouch for your security man, too.
We've been here working on this merger all evening.
You know, I know the Molsons are tied up in something crooked. I've known since the chicken plant burned to the ground. Today I got a phone call from 2 DEA agents letting me know they were coming to town for a preliminary investigation. And tonight, the 2 guys that jumped you seem to have disappeared. I'm not sure what you're about, Mr. Connor, but I really think you should be careful. Real careful. You're in for the night. Keep the blind closed and that iron that I gave you on top of the covers.
Where are you going?
To talk to Pink, find out what the hell is going on.
So, are you coming back to bed?
Hey, have you ever seen that car there before?
No, I can't say I have. Why?
Stay here.
Next time, chump.
Two separate incidents involving guns in the same night in Dothan was as rare as a UFO sighting. And since I was the only thing out of the norm going on in town, I'm the one Detective Brown grabs first. Apparently someone was watching my room and had mistaken Mick for me. They followed him to Pink's and tried to kill him. Maybe Mick was right, and whatever Molson was involved in was illegal. But I'm pissed now. And I'm staying and bringing this company down one way or another.
I'm bringing you in and taking you through the motions because my chief is on my back about this. Now, I don't know what you and your friend are up to, and I don't really care, but you need to know something. I've checked with some friends that I have in the DEA, and there's no investigation of any kind going on officially concerning Dothan or the Molsons.
I'm not following you, Detective.
The two DEA agents that arrived here earlier today are not here on any official investigation. I think they're tied into whatever you're doing with the Molson.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I think I just dropped a log in my pants.
Now, they've been grilling me all morning in my chief's office, and they're demanding why I haven't launched a more thorough investigation into you.
Into me? Investigate me for what?
Exactly. They're pressuring me to find out about you and what you're doing here. And as long as they're flashing those DEA badges, my chief will do whatever they want.
After last night's incident, Mick decided that we needed to get another room outside of Dothan. I could tell that Mick was still pissed about last night's shootout. Yo, did you hear me? Detective Brown says there are DEA agents here asking about me.
I can't believe I went out there without an extra clip. What the fuck was I thinking?
Mickey, yo, I need you to really focus right now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think we're in too deep to break off and run for home. DEA? South American connections? The Molsons has to be tied up in drugs.
Maybe not.
Huh?
Listen, I've been thinking. Maybe it's not the Molson, but Myles Sylvester. That would explain how the company became so profitable under his leadership. So maybe we should have Wendy call up the client and tell them that their company's not as good as their records show.
It wouldn't even matter to them. Even if we told them that we believe the company's involved in drugs, they'd only want in more.
Greedy bastards. So let's just break it off then.
Can't do that either. Word gets out we drop off a project because things got hot, we'd never get another job.
Hey, listen, Jason. You have a good stash put away, so do I, and so do Wendy. There's really no need to risk your life on this.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I won't walk away from this one.
You want this one?
Yeah. And I really want to bring down Sylvester.
Okay then. I'm with you. So what's the next move?
Judith.
So were you able to speak with your people back in New York?
Hey, listen, Judy. I have something very important to tell you.
Wow. This sounds serious.
I don't work for NYC Investment, and I'm not from New York City either.
Oh, you're just full of lies, aren't you?
There are reasons for all of this.
Okay, I'm listening. Don't stop now.
I was hired by a company that wants to buy a controlling interest of Molson Imports. They hired me to come in and make sure the deal gets done.
What do you mean, make sure the deal gets done?
Just what I said. I'm hired to find out what needs to happen to make the deal work. Then I make that particular thing possible.
And what if you can't make something happen? What the fuck you do then?
I always make it happen.
Oh, really?
Listen, Judy, I think your company is involved in some illegal activities, which explains the giant leap in profits since Miles took over. And Miles, he's in it all the way up to his neck.
No. There's no way my mom or Mike would get involved with drugs.
Maybe they don't even know.
Believe me, my mom knows everything that happens with the company.
If that's true, then your mom knows that Miles is into something underhanded.
All I know is that you're a liar, and you're throwing around accusations without any type of proof.
That's why I'm here. I want you to help me get the proof that I need.
Help you? How can I help you?
Can you get your hands on the daily financial reports?
Probably. Why?
Because I'm betting there's a lot of manipulations between your daily reports and your quarter returns.
Okay, so let's say I help you out. What's in it for me?
After the deal's made, I'll give you half of my share.
That could work. So, how much is half your share?
The day I leave town, you'll receive a check for $250,000. So, do we have a deal?
Let me think about it. Come back tonight around 9, and I'll give you my answer.
I know bringing Judy in without having anything real to hold over her is a risky play, but I think it'll all pay off in the end.
It's your room, Mr. Connor. Please do come in. You're quite a popular guy, Mr. Connor.
Oh, really? How so?
Hey, let's not play games with each other. I want to know what your interest in Molson Imports is and who you're working for. See, let me explain something to you, Mr. Connor. I'm a very impatient person, and I do believe you've stepped into something that's way over your head.
Talking about an understatement. Here I am in a shady motel room with 2 crooked DEA agents pointing guns at me. In Dothan, Alabama. Yeah, I'd say I'm in over my head. Way over my head. Hey, look, I don't know what you've been told, but I'm just a businessman here to do a little business with Molson.
What kind of business?
A partnership, so to speak.
A partnership, huh?
Yes, sir. It's just that simple.
And who do you really work for? And please don't tell me it's NYC Investments.
Now that is confidential.
So why don't you tell me anyway?
Sorry, I can't do that.
Please do not take us for idiots. We will kill you.
That's fine. But you'll still not know who my employer is.
You're a real smartass, aren't you?
Not really. I just reflect the personality of those I'm speaking with.
I think it'll do you wise to contact your employer and tell them there's no business in Dalton.
Or, better yet, why not pack up and deliver the message in person?
Okay. Now things are getting very interesting. Crooked DEA agents, someone taking shots at Mickey, and the two boys hired to run me out of town are missing and presumed dead. Tomorrow I'll have Wendy look into the personal finances of the two agents.
Talk to y'all ladies for a minute. So let's play. Told Fergie I can only meet her halfway. It's not a sweet dream. I had to pinch Beyonce. Then wake her up from that nightmare song. This dog knocked her rehearsal down as we lay. Couldn't get back up. Love don't look how to lay. Shirley Murdoch, long chicks back in the day.
Hey Jason, I've got the information you wanted.
Good. So how is it looking?
You were right. There are several semi-pro leagues around. The only one I figured would entice Mike Jr. is in New Orleans and ran by Mr. Leonard Walker and Dr. Brian Johnson.
Background?
Jesus, Jason. I spent all afternoon researching these damn leagues. Give me a couple of days.
Yeah, you're right. Give me a call when you find an angle.
Sure, no problem. Where's Mick?
Working one of the locals for information.
You two be careful down there. I don't like this one. No, not at all.
Yes, Mommy. I'll tell Mickey. You sent your blessings.
Yeah, you do that. Goodbye.
Oh, I got a visit earlier this evening from two DEA agents. We need to find a way to get them off my back.
DEA agent? Jason, don't you think this is getting a little out of hand?
Wow, do you sound like Mickey. I'll get their names from Detective Brown and text them to you.
Okay, good night then.
Nicki Minaj said a big dick won't phase her. I need a bitch with some thick lips like Fantasia. Keep extra ammo.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Judy. You forgot about 9 o'clock.
Oh, my bad. I fell asleep. Give me a minute.
You know, I don't like being stood up. You owe me $1,500.
Excuse me? I owe you what?
$1,500. That's what this cost me.
Okay.
Anna charged me that much to keep quiet about copying these files.
So would you take a check?
Not a chance. But I know what you can give me now. We'll call it a down payment.
A down payment, huh?
Sure. Just a little personal business.
Yeah. Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Ride with me, I'll be on the spot. Pushing what I got, pushing what I got, yeah. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Cause I'ma grind until I get mine. Get mine.
Cash crooks and come-ups, police perpetrators, player haters all among us. Murder, misery, madness, that's all Marvin sung us. Makes me wanna holler, hell on earth the devil brung us. Power up the seat, death, devastation stung us. Like a bee, they dangle bait in our face like honey. Politicians debate, not for change for money. Poor people, poverty, prosecutors are hungry. Killers on trial, lives in the hands of the jury. Fury rage in the eyes of the stressed and fed up. Crowd of jails, criminals, that's the way it's set up. She was hot, used to smoke pot, now she smoke rock. Didn't listen to Pop when he told her keep your head up. Lost hope, hung himself for the road.